Everything for some day a be air cost ye power NDC party no ye na ebeka ya MPP for eto abawie ye chesomo yu omukendi for ewie ya ye nyina nim say ye na ye vice president Dr. Baumia ono NHS or your candy for Emma MPP party no in some no abaye bebre ewo NDC ma okọ NDC party man to kwade e be air cost ye pam na ye nyina so ebeka ya eye Fifi Kwetey ono so eno ye general secretary Emma NDC party no NHS na no ekoyi ne ka ewo eye Muslim so ejese sisi and Muslim for so titi bi ma eye Fifi Kwetey pa chese enye asamke so ne na ebe kayam abura MPP for ekoto abawie yi a omu kendi for ye ni se okendi for ne ye na ye vice president no nije some de ebi NDC party no mu de biada ni na fa eye 2024 na chese ebe koso no no enam sa na chese nsam no abeye bebre ewo party ni mu ni na ni se omusuro se 2024 election na bekoso no eye nyina ye papa anaso se ye vice president Dr. Baumia no do betumi break the 8 no na NDC for so pese omo NHS omo ba na NHS omo de nyoma betoto akwemu ewo omaga ne mu nti sisi ana ye nyina ye vice president aba ne de omo de omu ni se vice president aba nkwa de nya de che se eye nyina ye former president Mahama ebetumi aye de ewini eye election che se ebekoso 2024 no eno enam sa na che se nsam ne de abe bebre ewo NDC party mu de bia da meka jo se aha eye Kintu TV enti me pese mesa wadajo no yenju mene che se yenje nsam no intire mu ne wi a ya sanso aba ebedi ho enkomo nsam bebre eka ho medamase.
That's Fifi Kwetey. Good evening, sir. Okay. This is the story. Fifi Kwetey, the then National Propaganda Secretary of the National Democratic Congress and now Deputy Minister for Finance and Economic Planning, Fifi Kwetey, has stated in no uncertain terms that Muslim can never become the president of the Republic of Ghana, according to a U.S. Embassy cable. Fifi Kwetey made this known in an interaction with officials of the U.S. Embassy in his capacity as Propaganda Secretary and advisor to former President Rawlings. On the 5th of October 2007, when the former was that's 2007 is when he said this, when the former was contacted for his views in the run-up to the December 2007 Congress of the New Patriotic Party, as well as the 2008 elections. When asked about the chances of the victory of Vice President Saçk Mahama in the MPP Congress, Fifi Kwetey, in his usual self, refused to comment on the strength of the then Vice President, but rather chose to focus on his religion as a Muslim. The source is the Statesman, Wednesday, so. Concerning the Vice President, Saçk Mahama, Fifi Kwetey said, Saçk Mahama's Muslim faith, religion is an important factor in Ghanaian politics, and many Christians and many Christian Ghanaians religion as it says politics and many is an important factor in Ghanaian politics, and many Christian Ghanaians, as well as the let me skip that. Some Ghanaians, particularly Northerners and Muslims, will feel that the Vice President Mahama deserves the nomination and is being treated disrespectfully by his party after serving loyally as Kufuor's deputy. The NDC will exploit these negative sentiments to generate support for our candidate, Fifi Kwetey said. Fifi Kwetey said in that same meeting, further went on to confirm the largely held view that NDC usurping the role of the Convention People's Party, the CPP, with the sole aim of obliterating it as a political party in Ghana. The NDC has largely taken over the CPP's role in Ghana's Nkrumah's political party, and that there has been weak support for the CPP in recent elections. He added, he also went on to label Dr. Pakwesi Indum as a traitor because he served, etc., etc. But the key point is here, and this reflects on Dr. Baumia. You see, Fifi Kwetey says something. Please get the President Mahama tape ready. Get the President Mahama tape on Muslims ready, please. The NDC would exploit these negative sentiments to generate support for our candidates. This is important. As far back as 2008, Fifi Kwetey said that Vice President Mahama deserves the nomination, and he said that there will be an impression. Yes, some Ghanaians, particularly Northerners and Muslims, will feel that Vice President Mahama deserves the nomination and is being treated disrespectfully by his party after serving loyally as Kufuor's deputy, the NDC would exploit these negative sentiments to generate support for our candidate. Now, this was the plan in 2008. This again turned out to be the plan as President Mahama spoke in this video where he talked about Dr. Bawumia being Muslim and all of that, and that the MPP is going to, as usual, snub the Muslim. The MPP is going to snub the Northerner. The MPP is going to snub the Mampusi man. The MPP is going to snub the Dagomba man. The MPP is going to snub the Gonja man. The MPP is going to snub the Kusasi man. The MPP is going to snub the Boku man. Everybody from the North, the NDC is hoping that the MPP will snub them so that they will use that sentiment to generate support for their candidate. Not this time round. Listen to President John Dramani Mahama.
Sad when I see some of our northern brothers running around and also doing this. They will use you and dump you. I want to live to see the day. You let anything happen today and let our brother Bawumia say he's standing for president in MPP. They will never give it to him. I can assure you. When the misfortune hit us and our father Professor Mills passed away, the Constitution said that the Vice President should take over. I did. But then we're close to an election. If it was another party, they would have insisted that there should be a Congress. And in that Congress, I would have been contested. And they would have given the leadership to somebody else. But when it happened, the NDC's National Executive Committee called a meeting and said, no, there will be no Congress. We are passing a resolution. John Mahama is the Vice President. We are going to support him to lead us into this election. And we went into the election and God gave victory to us. And so I'm proud to be a member of the NDC because I know it is a party that opens opportunities for all people of Ghana, irrespective of your ethnic affiliation or your religious affiliation.
So you heard that. So it appears that for the National Democratic Congress, and we say a lot about it in our documentary that's coming. Please don't go away. The documentary is amazing. It tells you the whole story. You have to wait for it. I beg you, please wait for it. We just have a few difficult, because we want to get it right. We want to correct everything. We are checking all the facts before we show it to you, as we normally do. Sometimes these things take time. It's painful to us when we are not able to finish and put it out. Yeah, but we have to take our time. It's very, very important. Okay, so now let's get what the Islamic cleric said about this matter. So you get the NDC's point. MPP doesn't respect Northerners. MPP doesn't deal with minority tribes. MPP is only Akan. MPP is only Ashanti. MPP is only Achim. MPP is only Western region. MPP is only Koforidia and Kumasi and Mampo and Pankrono and all of that. MPP is not Mamprusi. MPP is not Kusasi. MPP is not Bole. MPP is not Dambai. MPP is not Salaga. MPP doesn't like those people. We like those people. Vote for us today. Something has changed, hasn't it? Okay. So an Islamic scholar and cleric, Sheikh M. Awal Larry, has described as disrespectful comments purportedly made by Deputy Finance Minister Fiifi Kwetey about Muslims at the presidency. Recently leaked U.S. diplomatic cables published by the international whistleblower website WikiLeaks quoted the Deputy Minister of Finance as saying that a Muslim can never become president in Ghana. A Muslim can never become president of Ghana. But why should there be a category of Ghanaians that by virtue of their religion, they can never become president of Ghana, or they can never become something in Ghana? The reason why somebody can become president of Ghana or not, as is with every country, is by citizenship. In America, if you are not an original citizenship born in America, you cannot